I finished the True Oil finish on the guitar and it turned out really well. It's a very smooth and glossy finish, as you can see here, and I'll just show a few shots of the guitar body and the neck. I bolted a piece of plywood to the neck mortise to hang the guitar body to put the finish on, so the next step is to remove that piece of plywood. I just have to remove the neck bolts and take it out. I masked off the area of the guitar soundboard where the end of the fretboard will overlap the soundboard. So I need to remove that masking tape to prepare for gluing the fretboard onto the guitar. And likewise, I masked off the area where the guitar bridge will be glued on, so I need to remove the masking tape from that area as well. When I masked this area off, I was very careful to size it exactly to the size of the bridge, so as you can see here, the bridge is a perfect fit on that area without any finish on it. Before applying True Oil to the neck, I taped off the fretboard because I didn't want any True Oil on yet. It will be finished with a lemon oil made specifically for fretboard, so I need to remove the masking tape from the fretboard next. So here's a quick look at the finished guitar with neck and bridge in place. The next step is to reinstall the tuning machines, and that is simply just place them through the holes that I've drilled in the headstock, put the screws in the back, and put the washer and bushings onto each tuning machine and tighten them down. Here's a look at the headstock with the tuning machines installed. Now I'll do a final dry fit of the neck before doing the final installation and gluing the fretboard to the guitar top. I just want to make sure everything still fits well. The tin fits into the mortise well, seats well, and the fretboard makes good contact with the guitar top. The neck is held on by two bolts that bolt into two barrel nuts that are installed crossways in the tenon of the neck, and I'll try to give you a shot here inside the guitar so you can see where those bolts are located. So here's the bottom bolt in that end block inside of the guitar. And here's a photo of both the bolts with arrows pointing to them. Everything fit well, so I'm ready to glue the fretboard to the guitar top and tighten up the neck bolts for the final time, so I just need to spread some glue out on that unfinished area on the soundboard and clamp the fretboard to it. I found standing the guitar up on end helped get the bolts in. I kind of used gravity to hold them in place until the thread started. So here's the guitar neck after the glue has dried. I didn't get a whole lot of squeeze out, but I can clean that up easy enough with a X-Acto chisel. Next, I need to drill holes in the soundboard to accept the bridge pins. I put the bridge in place on the guitar top and just used a pencil to trace where the holes are, and then I used an awl to make a little indentation in the center of each hole to locate my drill bit. Now I'm just starting each one of the holes. Once I get them started, then I'll hold a backer piece inside the guitar to keep from splitting out the underside of the guitar top. Now I can finish drilling the holes all the way through. Next, I'll glue the bridge to the guitar soundboard. I'll use a clamping jig that I made to hold the bridge in place while the glue dries. The two machine screws go through two of the bridge pinholes and through the soundboard top, and when I tighten the wing nuts down on the inside of the guitar, it will clamp the bridge down out on the ends on the wings. And then the two nuts that are on the machine screw, when I tighten them down, that will hold down the center of the bridge on the guitar top. In order to clamp it down, I'll need to remove the saddle from the bridge. I'll also put a wooden caul on the machine screws to protect the bridge from the pressure of the screws and washers that I'm putting on right now. The bridge pin holes and the machine screws are the same size. You can see that it's a pretty tight fit, and I did this so when I put the screws through the guitar top, it'll accurately locate the bridge on the top. Now I'll just spread the glue on the bridge area on the guitar top and clamp it down. First, I'll tighten up the wing nuts on the machine screws. Now I'll tighten down the nuts on the machine screws. The bridge is now securely clamped down clear across its length. I let this dry overnight, and now I'll remove the jig. I'll completely unscrew the machine screws out of the bridge because I don't want to pull them out because it may split the wood if I would do that. Here's a close-up of the bridge. I just have a little bit of glue to clean up along the edges. When I made this fret beveling tool, I saved the tang end of the file that I cut off to use as a reaming tool for the bridge pin holes. The bridge pins are tapered, and so they need a tapered hole for them to seat into, and the tang end of the fret file happens to be the same taper as the bridge pins. And you can see here I've tapered one hole on the left and the bridge pin on the right. The hole has not been tapered. So here I'm just using that tang end of the fret file to gently ream out the top end of the bridge pin holes, and I'll just do a little bit and test fit the pins, do a little bit, test fit the pins until they're all sitting to about the same depth. This is just a matter of just trial and test fitting. I don't want to overdo it and ream them out too much. And you can see here that I have them all done. All the pins are close to the same height. Here I'm test fitting one of the strings in the bridge. And I'll try to explain the way that the strings are held into the bridge. These bridge pins have a groove up the side, and the string fits into the groove. The string also has a ball on the end of it, and this ball sticks down under the guitar top, and the string fits into the groove in the pin, so when the pin is pushed down into the bridge, that ball is jammed under the guitar top and trapped between the edge of the pin and the guitar top, and it's just held in there by friction. You can see here I have one string installed on the guitar. Well, the guitar is finished, and I'll show you a slideshow here of some photos of the guitar, but I will be doing another video yet on installation of the guitar strings, a little bit more in-depth video so you can see how they're installed in, and I'll show you how the guitar sounds. So that will all be in part 42 in the last video of building a tenor guitar. Thanks for watching.